Do you want some drugs?
Sure.
I know a lot of drugs. There are drugs at Redwood, and we're going to be finding out about them today. Drugs. So, what do you girls think about drugs at Redwood?
They're lovely.
They're lovely?
I'm just kidding, I think there's a lot of them. There are a lot of drugs in Redwood. Like a lot.
Like a lot? Yeah. Okay, Matt, what do you think about drugs at Redwood?
They're bad.
And you, Michael?
Drugs will kill you.
What do you think about drugs in Redwood? Is it like, do you think it's a lot of them or?
No, not really. It's not really like, you don't see them or anything, so.
You know,
Ask me a question.
What do you think about drugs in Redwood?
Drugs at Redwood, they definitely improve your grades, but
No, they don't.
because they hurt your health, I mean, it's really just a decision you have to make, you know? But seriously, no. This is my drug. I'm addicted.
So, what do you think about drugs in Redwood?
I think that people use drugs in Redwood. Oh my god. And I think that it's not okay, you know, like messes you up.
Well, there are so many drugs, and of course everyone's going to want to try it, but
North Korea.
experimenting can be really dangerous. So even if you think, oh, it's only going to be one time,
Because it's
I'll
not-
just
it's
try
not
this
just gonna be one time, you know?
no, that can kill you. So
It's
you should
not.
be really careful.
It's not.
oh, you asked a question before I go. What do you think of drugs at Redwood?
They're bad.
They're bad. Okay, what do you think? Do you do drugs?
No.
Don't worry, your face is going to be blurred out, so. You can...
Why? I like my face.
Oh, okay.
I don't fucking do drugs.
Okay.
No, I do not.
Do you know people that do drugs?
No.
Do you think people at Redwood do drugs?
No.
Not
Not at all.
Never.
Not at all. Okay. Do you know people who do drugs?
is
Yes.
Fortunately, I do.
What about you? Do you know a lot
Yeah, I
of
know a
people?
lot of people. Like Matt right here does drugs.
I do not.
Okay, Matt doesn't, but I have friends that do.
Off me.
Do you know a lot of people that do drugs?
Yeah.
Do your friends do drugs?
Some of them do, yes. Some of them are above, some of them are under.
So, do you have a lot of friends that do drugs?
Yes, but I don't. We don't, but we have friends who do.
Yeah.
Honestly, completely.
Yeah.
Completely
Of
honest.
course.
Seriously. No, I'm dead serious.
Okay. How much percent of Redwood do you think does drugs?
It's more alcohol than drugs.
Well, including alcohol.
Probably like 75, 80, 90.
Hi.
Around there.
Okay.
70?
Percentage, how many percent do you think that the students of Redwood use the
All
drugs?
students are just freshmen.
Just freshmen or all students?
That's like all students in Kenta school, like, you know.
Probably about
Probably
80.
like, yeah, 80% of
80%
kids do
probably.
drugs. Because drugs can be like alcohol or marijuana, and so many people drink, so.
I'd say like 75.222%.
Yeah, that's a nice round percentage.
It is.
Okay.
I would say roughly 70-something.
Anyone says 70%, you know.
Yeah, that's not realistic, but it seems like it. Like, I'm sure there's. I'm always around people who are doing drugs. Yes, that's probably always why.
What grade
All of them.
does drugs regularly or has tried drugs?
Has tried drugs and alcohol.
Alcohol, like over 90%.
And now, any regular drugs? What do you think?
Did you ask him if he did drugs?
Okay, 75.
Or so how do you think they get their drugs?
Dealers, they all have their own dealers.
Dealers around Redwood?
Yeah. Some that are, a lot of people also have like dealers who are like older. Yeah, and like their brothers and sisters who have drugs too. Yeah, like older siblings.
So where do you think they get the drugs?
A feek. They get them from a feek.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Alright. Do you have any advice for future freshmen or
Any
freshmen?
advice? Be careful. Don't get yourself into too much trouble.
Talk if you meet someone really cool, like
That too.
like